Hello. Hello. I put my lipstick on without a mirror. I just go much like I would with chipstick. Yeah. Okay. So a few lots came. This is one of them. Ugh, I'm afraid I'll break something if I dump this. And this is like not going to be any kind of uh, seaweed. Oh, and I saw a couple things on top, so I put them on. These three things. By a couple, I mean three. I love this. It's fantastic. And uh-oh, my remote just went rogue. I don't think this is silver. I just think it's cool. But if it's not, it's good silver plate because there's no wear. There's no wear or tear. And why is you going rogue? I muted it. So I'm using like a small. I love these tubs, but they don't always. Well, I pretty much try to stick with 5 pounds, so I guess they would fit. They're $1. So are the big white tubs. It's like you get more for $1 and this is less, so you know what I'm saying? These are my favorite. They haven't had them in a long while because I like the situation down there and the down there here. And I'm saying, so yeah, this is just sometimes I'm always afraid a rhinestone's gonna fall out when I do that, or something's gonna break. Yeah, see? Hear the rattly of a tool. There's the. Oh, it's gonna sit right. Fudge. Why? Shit. I didn't bring another thing. Oh my god, that's so funny. Bearwell. Boyd's bear. And I don't want. Oh, here it is in gold tone. Sweet. Look at that. Anyway. Shit. I bring a dumping tub and then I bring a tub. Did I. $3? Okay. Little pin brooch. Well, it's really a pin. Oh, and then there's its tag. Little sweet elephantes. God dang it. Brought a trash bag. Brought one tub. And yeah, I can get my fat ass up and go over there, but do I want to? Nah, really. I might have to though, for real, for real. What I should have done... God, sometimes I think I'm so slick and I have all of it together and then I get over here and I'm like, oh my god. What happened? This looks like a lot of brooches and vintage brooches and earrings. Maybe not vintage brooches, but a lot of vintage earrings. There. They're pretty. Oh, so pretty. I'm putting them together is what I'm trying to do. They're not signed. Well, the main stone is open back, so it's kind of cool. I do this. Boop. Shoot, I might have to get up. All the rings in here are costume. I could see that. Ah, this is broken, whatever it was. It was pretty. Let's see what it was signed. Just for shittles and gigs. Napier. Okay, Mom, you just said okay from a message I sent like 2 hours ago. And I don't even know now what you're replying to. Because that was... Oh, is there a little rhinestone? What's flying around on this bag? Cool Christmas tree brooch. Thought I saw a little rhinestone floating, but maybe not. I mean, I like... Okay, I'm going to stop saying in every video. I'm going to stop trying to justify, like, no, I like brooches, really. I won't do it. I have these Miriam Haskell earrings for $250, and somebody made me an offer for $100, and I'm like, So I offered back $116, and they didn't reply, but it's like, no. After eBay fees, sorry, but no. On principle, no. These are basically like one-of-a-kind vintage Haskell. I mean, I don't think there's anything but vintage Haskell, but Hollycraft. It's a pretty thing, this. That's what I was hoping there, and I don't see any rhinestones missing. They're pretty. It's very, very pretty. Me like it a whole lot. And I haven't had a good week sales-wise. Oh, no, I have not. All these little empty... Why did they put this little shit ring in here? Okay, I'm not going to figure it out right now. Anyways, so I did 116, and you might think, well, what's this? Because eBay takes 13%, so that's like $87 after fees. And no. I will die with those in my store before I'll sell them. And gross. Net is gross. And net under 100. And also, oh, I love her. Also too, I hate when people say that, and I just said it. Oh, let's go with this? I'm about to pull this off, thinking it didn't. Look how fun. Wait. Oh, that's... Okay, I guess. Look at her. She reminds me of these little old lady ones I have. It's a brand, I think they're like fairy old ladies. Fairy old ladies. Fairy. Anyways, hat pin, stick pin. Not a hat pin, I don't think. Just a stick pin. Forgot what I was saying. Oh, yeah, it's a net and gross, man. Oh, and no, there's a lot of Christmas shit in here. For me, like, especially, like, these earrings are gorgeous. If you want to see them, go to my store, my pink bag, and just put in Haskell. I only have a couple Haskells. They're tier chandelier glass. They're just beautiful. And like I said, they're basically one of a kind. I defy you to find another pair. So I'm just going to take the... Where's Travis? Didn't I just have him? Oh my God. To find another pair. So, in other words, like if they were even if they were Haskells, but there were ones that were like, they're cool, but they're not, I don't like, I'll never wear them. But just because I love them, it's like, no, I'm not taking that deal. I'm trying to say that to say that. Say that to say that? Well, this isn't marked. To say that if it was something, that I didn't like as much, then I'm apt. I love JJ. I don't even have to look. That's why I love JJ. Look at that. Isn't that cute? That's so cute. Okay, so I asked, and then somebody said, yeah, you're not looking at the camera, in the most nice way, because I asked them to tell me, and I still didn't understand. I don't know where the camera is. And as far as I can tell, I'm looking at you. So, I don't know how to do it. So I'm sorry. Cute cowboy boot. Just enamel. Lots of bling. Like a rhinestone cowboy. Oh, another cute kitty. I can't resist these cute kitties. I don't think, is this, now see, I wouldn't recognize this as for sure JJ. I don't even know if this is for sure marked. I'll look later. I can't see a mark, but it's too cute, so I don't care. How cute that is. Little enamel kiki. All colors of the rainbow. Not really. Black and white and gray. That's really what it is. A little dragon. Not marked, but cool. That would sell. These aren't rhinestones. They're just... I did not leave the house today. I broke down boxes, which was much needed. Which has me a little fatigued, and that's okay, because what else are you going to do? They need to be broken down and put in the recycle bin and get the F out of here. Oh, I always love a mid-century modern guy. Made by Hask, I think. I call it Hask, not Haskell. HSK? JSK? HSK. Where are you? BSK. One of the B's and the K's. Yeah, it's just something... Well, probably there's something about mid-century modern, because that's when I grew up. That's a fashion brooch, in case you weren't sure. That's what that is. It tells you right there. That's fashion. Ew, there's so many ugly. Okay. Starting the crafts. Any of the, like, the stretch / blah blah things, if they're not... This is a cool earring. How would you wear it that way? Isn't that cool? I'm just going to put it over there. I forgot what I was saying. An angel. Is this HSK as well? BSK? What the fuck? Shit balls? Okay, this has got some weird ass. This is not letters. Some weird hieroglyphics in the back of this thing. I don't know. I don't know who make it. Who made the salad? Who made the salad? Remember that commercial, you guys? Who made the salad? Yeah. This isn't as pretty as the other by any means, but it's still cute. And people buy Christmas shit all year long. I was surprised though that I have some really nice, beautiful Magelica wise men and stuff. Okay, she's broken. And they didn't sell. It just kind of surprised me. I have these in green, but they're a little different. Okay, none unmarked, but cute. Well, this is Dorothy. The other ones I have are Glenda the Good Witch. Are you a friend of Dorothy? Those are really pretty, actually. They're big. They're big. Dirty jewelry. Dirty, dirty. It's not actually that dirty yet. A little elephant. Cute. I tend to do better with figurals. If I don't show you, it's because the metal has turned into just poop, and I can't even handle it. Viviana. Can't tell if things are missing or not. I'll look later. She's got her little sticker on the back, so it's not like, you know what I mean? She couldn't spring for a stamp. Oh, I love this costume. It's not turning. She's an old turning. Boo. God, I hate when that happens. I would wear that. It's got to be a 9. 8 or 9. Let's see. It's in good condition. Oh, look at me. I love this one. This one, oh, that's a little big. I wonder what that is. It's size. Kind of sits on there. So probably a 7, but just like, oh no, that's why. It's a half. It's a half. But yeah. If I move around too much, but I don't care. I like it. Oh, I was going to show you that it's like painted wood. Which is fucking cool. That's what it is. And this one is just a snug 5. It's not too worn. It's just fun. And these guys are just, I mean, I probably would wear them like this. I'm not going to front. Pretend I wouldn't wear them like that. I would. I like that these costumes is that a missing rhinestone? Boo. Yep. But I like when they make them out of this because they don't tend to ever wear out, kind of thing. And if this were my size, I would still wear it with a missing rhinestone. It is not, however. That's what I say. Like, I love rings, and usually the ones I love are way too big, or I don't love them. I don't even think that made sense. Did it make any sense? Made sense in my made sense in here. As soon as it came out, I was like, "Oh, makes sense." So I'm excited. I know this is morbid, and don't remember that commercial, Don't Hate Me Because I'm Beautiful? Didn't you just want to smack her? I think, was that Christina Crawford? No. Cindy Crawford. Christina's a whole nother story. Not marked. Are those rhinestones? Yes, and they're all there. Just a vintage leaf. I don't know where that came from. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. A commercial. This is a cool phobie. Faux. Meant to look like lapis turquoise and pearl. It's not. Just fake. But I don't hate it. Okay, so no. Okay, so don't hate me. Then I went in my head because I'm beautiful because of that commercial. 1928. Recognize it now. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for telling me that that's their brand. And that's it. I guess if that's on there, then that's what that is. Ew. This was once cool. Somebody wore the shit out of it, obviously. Oh, cute. This is not JJ, but hooey. Danecraft. So we loved the Christmas tree and love this. I have Danecraft lifted. Look at how cute she is. Oh my god. I can't with her. Adorbs. Don't hate me for what I'm about to say, but I'm excited that Wednesday, the Night Stalker, Richard Ramirez series is dropping on Netflix. I cannot wait. First of all, I'm a true crime junkie. But second of all, Richard Ramirez. This is cute. It's not marked. That's adorable. Pink Cadillac. I didn't like that song, so I don't know it. I think it was Patti LaBelle. No, it's probably what's her name, Aretha Franklin. No, pretty little giraffes, not marked. Really, really pretty. Little Marquisite kind of giraffes. Super pretty, super sweet. Richard Ramirez. Don't rest in peace, bruh. So he haunted my life. Cute things, but just too worn. So lots of things are going to be going in there. Haunted my life. First, there was the Hillside Stranglers. Now, remember, I lived in LA and Orange County during both of their reigns. Well, there was 3 of them, technically, the Hillside Stranglers. First, I'll just say real quick about the Hillside Stranglers. It was like 1977, I'm thinking. Spartacus? Spark. Not Swank. Spark. Hillside Stranglers. So I think their MO, I think they killed prostitutes. Social workers. What's the proper term? I'll get into my madam story someday, not now. I don't care. Sex workers. I think that's who they killed, but I'm not positive, and I don't know if we were positive back then. It's just another Danecraft. Avon. No. Avon? No. Yes, Avon. Avon, you're always trying to fool me. Avon makes some nice, lovely things. I'll say it. I've said it before, and I'll keep on saying it. What kind of bird is that? You guys know? Finch? Birds and stones. Nope. Hillside Stranglers, 78, 77, somewhere around there. We used to go... We used to go to the Odyssey. So I think I might have lived in Orange County at that moment in time. The Odyssey was like our version of Studio 54. It was pretty much... It was a gay club. Big old disco on Olympic Boulevard. Oh my god, that place was so fun. We went... Anyways, I think we're on our way back. It was like they were open like 4 in the morning. Is that you? Oh no, you better don't. And oh, this is pretty. It's all worn. I don't care. This was once like gold plated. Oh, fit me. Damn it. Definitely was gold plated. I'm gonna make it fit. I'm gonna put a thing on it. Let me take off one of these home. It's way too, like it's an 8 big. Oh, well it might. It's all like bent, so maybe it'll fit me. Look at how pretty that is. Just looks like it was, it might not have been any kind of gold, but it just looks like it was gold plated because it's all worn. And it's vintage. Hillside Stranglers, coming home from the Odyssey, one of the 50 million, we would go like literally every night. But this night I was with my friend Kathy, and we got stranded on the freeway. I don't even know what part of LA when we got stranded. It was like raining out, just like from a movie. Anyways, it didn't, all's well that ended well. We didn't get killed by the hillside stranglers. But they were like on the loose at that point, and they would get girls from the freeway somehow. Get girls from the freeway. Well, they did. Well, they did. It's a pretty little costume. You can see. I just, when I get rings, I'm just like, I want to put them all on. I'll have a ring. Cheap or not. I don't care. But we were terrified. I mean, we were terrified. And yes, of course, there were no cell phones. I don't know how we got out of it or, you know, got home safely, but we did. But we were just so scared. I mean, it's scary enough, right, to break down on the freeway at like 4 in the morning. Oh my God, pretty costume. Oof, that's like a 5? That bitch is a 5. Well, no. I'm so sorry. I'm so excited about. Oh my God, that one's. Oh, I had 2 rings on. Okay, I'm putting her on. She's going on. It's a. I wish it was a 6 because it's a weird ring to wear on that finger. For me, it would be more comfortable. Hold on, I'm gonna get the keepers aside. The ones I'm going to keep. Yeah, it's probably like a 5. You know, it's better to wear it there. So where it will fit, because this is a little smaller. I guess this is a 5.5 or 5 3/4. Oh my God, now I'm just going to take everything off. So we made it home from the Odyssey. Isn't that cool? I'm just like, I love it. I love it a lot. Yay! I'm crazy. Coco and the crazy. Okay, so, God, I love these. These are just like India sort of metal, not silver, but lock. Haha. And they're adjustable. I didn't even know there was rings in this lot. I'm not going to pretend that's why I bid on it, because it ain't. I bid on it because I just saw shiny, pretty things. Look at that stone. This one especially. This is how you make me happy, because 99.9% of every lot I get, I'm lucky if I get one shitty ring in it, or just a bunch of stretchies. So Richard. I think this is too worn. It was once pretty. Ew, now it's just cheap and uncomfortable. Oh, where's my pretty? See how bent out of shape that is? Normally, like if it was in good shape and I was going to list or sell it, I'd get it back in the round very easily. Just put it on your mandrel. You can get it back in the round even on a plastic mandrel. Shove it down, boom, it's in the round. But I don't want to, because this is making it smaller. I'm going to clean her. I might put a ringy sizer on her. I don't know. All kinds of things might happen with her. So Richard, I think, was a bit later. A couple years, give or take. 82. I don't know. Should know. Don't know. This is missing a stone. And I don't like it anyway. It's not pretty. It's not that pretty. This is pretty. This is really pretty. Unmarked. Kind of surprising. So, okay, it's marked. AK. Okay, I don't know. AK. And if I do, watch, I look at my eBay store and I was like, Gina, you have 3 AKs. Let's just. That's really pretty, sorry. It's missing one, but I don't care because it's too pretty. Look how pretty. Right there. Little teeny one missing. That's all I could see. So, Richard Ramirez was the one, you know, like back to the Hillside Stranglers, the Bianchis or whatever, the cousins, brothers, whatever those sickos were. They had, you know, certain, you know, they might have been prostitutes, but let's just say they weren't even prostitutes. They had like an MO or whatever, like they're going after these, like Ted Bundy, whatever, they had an MO. Richard did not. And I've even heard that talked about in documentaries before, like how horrid and hard it was for the law enforcement because, oh my God, I love you. I want to marry you. We He's so cute. Let me show you. Oh, okay. Finally, I get myself a fancy schmancy. You should be able to guess who. Laurel Birch, folks. That's a Laurel Birch you want to get. Not even cute. Not attractive. Look how cute he is. Okay, so Richard Ramirez. So my boyfriend at the time, I think he got me a 38, took me to the gun range. I slept with it under my pillow. I like this one too. I don't like it as much as this one, but does every ring have to be like a fucking size 7 and up? Damn, my life. Yeah, I'd still wear that. It's pretty. It's shiny. It's shiny. Back down behind me. Shiny. Sha-na-na-na. So, terrified. Because this fucker is just nose, no size, shape, color, nothing. Man, woman, not, thank God, I don't think children. I mean, I know not, if maybe one, but not on purpose, like that was just a kid in the house or something. I know that sounds bad, but he was just an equal opportunity predator. I think she's missing stones, but I still think she's cute, and I'm going to keep her. I don't know why I think she's cute. Look at her. She's fancy. I know, sorry, I can't focus too well. Over here. I know. I can't keep focused. Lots of little, this is a reindeer pin. I'm so tired of looking at the names. Avon. Sweet little reindeer. Had a gun underneath. I didn't learn how to fire it, blah, blah, blah. I was terrified for, I don't know, 6 months to a year? It might have been longer. I don't know. Felt like for my lifetime at the time. Yeah, lots of rings. And because he would he would carjack you before carjacking was really much of a thing. Like you could be driving, I love this. You could be driving on the street, usually female, and he would just, like, because your car is unlocked on you, just say, jump in your car. He'd come in at night, he'd come in the day. They call him the Night Stalker, maybe mostly during the night, but families, man, wife, that didn't matter. So anyways, this is getting to what I'm telling you, don't hate me. Isn't that cool? It's a silver tone, but I'm here for it. And that's on purpose. That's not peeled. That's like, I don't think. Let me take a closer look. It looks like it's meant to be some kind of like, no, it's not peeled. It's like some kind of, I don't know what. Well, just marked. Oh, yeah, I was wrong. It's 925. It's just fucking cool, regardless. It's cool or not, it's 925, but that's cool. Isn't that cool? I mean, cool, like I'm keeping that cool. You're like, Gina, you seem to be keeping most of the things in this lot. So, what I didn't know at that time, and didn't know until maybe 3 years ago, when I got the Audible book of Richard Ramirez. He killed a lot of elderly women. I'm not sure if any men were involved, but like I remember 2 sisters, like in their 80s, and had raped them and shit. Anyways, I didn't know that. That just makes it a whole other level. It would be almost like if I don't think they reported it. I mean, we didn't have the internet, we didn't have all that, so I guess you just were getting that he like killed people. I don't know. I don't know box dust. I was breaking down boxes, cutting them up and breaking them down. So, nicotine, am I right? Don't judge me. Damn. Wish every day I spent that $100 on the clear coat. Fuck. When you're seeing these, I'm like, oh no. Okay, well, I'll leave them on. So, I ever show you that? He's cute. Didn't know about the elderly until 2 or 3 years ago. Again, when I read the book, listened to the book. I haven't read books in probably 8 or 10 years. Was a book freak. Got my first job. My boyfriend's mom, Jenny Millerisis. I'm sure she's R.I.P. They owned a clothing store in Huntington Beach, where I lived. So at 14, I got a job there, and at 15, I became the manager. But the reason I remember that was a small clothing boutique off of Edinger. Anybody who's from Huntington. I used to read voraciously. Voraciously. You know, because I dropped out of school. After 8th grade. And I just loved books. I just felt weird all of a sudden. My bra feels weird. Hold on. They're not going to say anything. There's nothing to see here. No, it's just because it was, slow. It was a small boutique and one person running it, me. One employee at a time. Then we used to go to the swap meets. Anyway, so I read a lot. What the hell did I get off on that one for? Oh no. How did I cycle back to when I was 14? Oh, because I read a lot, and read my whole life. Loved books. Would go to thrift stores. I would go to Barnes and Noble and shit, and just spend like 2 hours just like books. And I finally just stopped collecting books and buying books. And I do audiobooks, and I'm still a book fanatic, just in my ears. God, I just love this ring. I don't know what that's supposed to be. It's like anyway. It reminds me of a building. It's architectural. Love that. So, okay, back to not when I was 14. Anyways, Jenny Millerisis, my boyfriend, he was 22. Did I mention I was raised by wolves? Here's the real though on that. I was 14, he was 22. I had a full-time job. I rented our apartment. I had to get somebody to, because he didn't have any credit, but I had to get somebody to sign off because I was only 15 when I got the apartment. I might have been 14. I think I was 15. You had to be 18 to live there. The Woodbridge apartment, same on Edinger as well. Anyways, I paid the rent, $250 a month. Like, Martin, sorry Martin, you're probably not RIP. Avon makes, okay, let me just finish. I was the responsible one. I was 14 going on 22, he was 22 going on 14. So it wasn't at all like, it wasn't, you know what I mean? Like, that seems horrifying. Like, if you have a 14-year-old daughter, she can be going out with a 22-year-old, but yeah, not in this case. Not in this case. This is Avon. Avon? I say Ivan, but Avon? I'm going to start calling it Avon. Watch me. They make the pretty, I've always gone on about Avon. I love Avon jewelry, but they make the prettiest, like, when you just kind of look at it, you don't go like, oh, that's just a fakey piece of shit. It's just like always so, it's pretty. So yeah, that whole, whatever. My mom did the best she could. She really did. She was also raised by wolves she was raised by abusive wolves. I was just raised by wolves. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of fun being raised by wolves. I don't know that I would change it. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, well, whatever. Not that I could change it, but you know how people say, oh, I would change me. Okay, we're getting to Richard. But what was my, okay, no. I don't even know. Oh, books. Let me circle back. I listened to the book on Richard Ramirez. And before that, I did not know, I couldn't finish listening. It was, some books about true crime I can handle. I could just, the one on John Wayne Gacy is fantastic. It was fantastic. It was written by his lawyer. And I was really sketched out about listening to that. I won't listen to anything that involves like children, like little children. Nope. I'm out. And I can't even do animal cruelty. Although almost every serial killer has had that in their past. The John Wayne Gacy, written by his attorney, there was no. I think maybe they sort of talked about 2 of the actual killings, and he killed like 35 boys. Boys 18, and up usually. I think all were that old. Doesn't matter. My point is, there was no graphic detail. There was no like, okay, and then this one, and then that one. It was just like, it was just very like, not, creepy as fuck, because this guy was a ticky boom. Like, whole other, whatever. They probably all are, right? But, Ted Bundy hit it well. That kind of thing. So did Jeffrey Dahmer. Okay. The Richard Ramirez audiobook. I had to stop. They went into like, and they couldn't know because they weren't there. So that also annoys me. Like, I guess, I don't know that Richard retold any of this to anybody ever. Like Gacy did. Gacy was like, hey, I don't know what I did. And I don't know what happened there. So that's where I learned the true horrifying nature. All serial killers are horrifying, right? But just listening to that audiobook, it just was, he was deranged beyond comprehension. So, I say all this to say, okay, now remember this was a couple of years ago. Now, back in about 1998, 99, I wrote to Richard Ramirez because I was so, and remember again, kind of pre-internet, internet was like, but I still just knew what I knew about how horrified and terrified I was when he was, in his reign of terror days. And so I wrote to him because I wanted to know. And I said, I asked him just questions like, well, like really naive, super naive. I'd never written to anybody in prison. And I'm not a serial killer writer. I wrote to him because he personally affected my life for a very long time. He caused me to get a gun and sleep under my bed with it and be terrified. Even in my car, I was terrified. I'm trying to get out of the glare. Is it less glary without this light? Yeah, it is, huh? A little bit. Still glary, though. So I just asked questions like, do you have a family? Like, nothing was known about him. Now, yes, and now you're going to see the document or the series and, you're going to learn everything you ever want to know. But back then, nothing was known. Maybe to the detectives or whatever, they knew the stuff, but the world didn't know, other than he was a bad, bad serial killer. And so, I sent it off. And I don't know how long later, he wrote back. I guess I wanted him to, but I wanted him to write back and be like, yes, I believe in God, but things just went bad, and I don't know, I'm a fucking idiot, right? Like, he's going to tell me, I didn't mean, I don't know. It was, I think, on a postcard? No, it was in an envelope, but he did like a pentagram and artwork on the outside, and I forget what it said, like, oh, Gina, you sound religious, are you religious or something, and maybe he told me a little bit about his family, but just very So all of a sudden it just hit me, I'm like, I just wrote and got a letter back from this monster of a human, no, ooh. And so I threw that out. I threw it out. And then he wrote me 2 or 3 more times. One of them was like, hey, Gina, where'd you go? I'm like, no. Hey, Gina, where'd you go? What happened? And all that is to say, if I knew then what I know now, like in the last 3 years, when I listened to the audiobook, basically, I would have never written him. It sounds weird, like, oh, well, he was just this kind of serial killer, but when you found out he was like this kind of serial killer, then no. I just wouldn't have. And then when I told my friends or people that I did that, they're like, and you sent that, yeah, you put your return address on? I'm like, yeah, what? He's in prison. I'm like, well, he knows people outside of prison. Then I was like freaked out for another year, just mildly, like. So that's my little bit of Richard Ramirez. So I'm interested in this. I'm interested in the detective side and the whole shakedown of it all, because I feel like the book that I listened to got way too much into the actual crimes, just details. Like, no, thank you. Thank you, but no, thank you. This is a little rhino. I like that it's a pen pendant. Cute, sweet. That story kind of wore me out. Yeah, well, I was kind of newly sober. I did more crazy things newly sober than I think I did drunk. Not kidding. It's just some kind of weird, like, you're just, it's just kind of trying to see how much, it's not down to brass. There's Travis, God in heaven. Okay, it's not down to brass because it's 925. It's not missing, is it? No. 925. And see, it's pretty. Oh, I do love the hearts on this side. That's really pretty. Do you need me to put this beak on? The hippie. Ooh, the hippie. Over here. I want to just forget my face. Yeah, see, does that really help? Does it? I guess I'm whoopsie. Just trying to get it. How about that? I can't even tell. So that's really pretty. And it's my size. But is this, or this? That's just my taste. But I do like this. I'm not a big fan of whatever that stone is supposed to be, like blue topaz. If that were red. And oddly enough, so much I like purple. I'm not big on purple stones, like amethyst. I like garnet. Not because it's my birthstone. How dare you? My birthday's coming. She'll be coming around. I'm just going to put her over there in my little pile for now. So, yeah, I was a little naive. But I do recommend, if you're a true crime, and I hear it's mostly women, the Gacy audiobook is fascinating. And his attorney knew that he was it's just fascinating. It was fascinating. It's one of the most boo. It's missing a stone, but I will keep it because I might use it to harvest, because I always want some ABs harvesters. How did I have this on? Did I have it on like that? Or did I have it on like that? Whatever way's comfy is with 12 edits. But yeah, so I am still excited to any new true crime. Like, I devoured the Making a Murderer, and I bought what they were selling, and then I read more. I think I probably read a few books. It says something in here. It's not Sterling. It's like a name. That help? Yes. Oh, Coventry. Sarah and her pyramid scheme. What was I saying? Gacy. 4-leaf clover missing Gustine. Okay, I gotta stop looking at that message that my mom said okay. Okay, mommy. Yeah, I forgot where I was at. So yeah, to me, it's a Pinterest. I don't even like Pinterest. I don't understand it. I don't hate this, so I can't toss it. What I say to you. Oh, I thought these were both the same. I'm like, okay, here's a pair of earrings. Could have sworn I saw another one of these. Probably did. What the hell is PB? PB&J? What the hell is PB? What's PB, people? Somebody thought highly of themselves. Not so highly to put it on the back. Well, unless it's underneath there. I don't know. Who's PB? P? Let me see. Maybe it's an S. Nope, it's a B. PB. Paul Bunyan. That's all I can think of. So, yeah. I like true crime. I like long walks on the beach. I used to like long walks on the beach. Used to live on the beach. Lived at Sunset. Literally lived on the beach for a hot minute. It was quite lovely. Had those big half-moon windows. And I could lay in my bed and hear the ocean and see the waves. I'll always remember that quite fondly. Oh, that's some kind of hallmark. First I thought it was what you call it, but it's not. PD. That's PB. You know, Pacific Design. The other frickin' pyramid scheme company. What's it called? Premier Design. I just said it. Oh, here's another one. PB. I knew I saw another PB. Who's PB? I mean, they're nicely made. But that doesn't matter. I've seen nicely made. Oh, no. This is a Solo Dolo. This one's nice too, but I don't think it has a mate. I like a thing that looks like that, but how would you wear that? I'll put it aside. Any ugly stretchies are going. What is this? What's the clasp? I doesn't want. Oh, I wonder if it's broken. I can't tell if that ever had a Mizpah. Vintage Mizpah. Mizpah. But it doesn't look like it's broken. It's like a half a C-class fish, sort of. Sort of. Oh, yeah, the Making a Murderer. Stephen Avery, one hundo did that crime. One hundo. The sick fuck. Faux Damascene. I can't even sell Damascene. Not gonna list faux Damascene. And yeah, when I say I can't, I mean legit. I have an average of 750 listings. I've been selling actively since 2007. Oh, here it is again. It's always pretty. 1928. Not pretty. Oh, I say it's pretty. That doesn't sell. It sells, but it doesn't sell for much. 1928. So I know from where I speak. You know what I mean? I'm not just like complaining or like ignorantly or like some seller that's just been selling for 2 or 3 years that thinks I know it all. Thinks I know it all? That thinks I know it all. No. I've been doing this for a long, long time. And I do know what sells for me. I feel like I already showed you this. Maybe it was a ring. Yeah, I think it was. It's pretty. That blackened. It's just a pretty little thing. And I was looking to see if there's stones missing. I don't think so. So yeah, it's just all. This looks like 925, but what the hell was in it? Some good scrap. It's not that heavy. 925 generally usually is not heavy. I mean, obviously a stone, but that's like, usually shit doesn't fall out. I gotta watch my grammar. I sound like a hillbilly. Like an ignorant hillbilly. Shit don't fall. A little rust, trick or treat, pen. Yeah, so yeah. When I says something don't sell, does not sell for me, It's from experience. It's not from like, oh, I put something up for a couple weeks and that didn't sell. No. No, ma'am. No, sir. I kind of like this stretch. Okay, this is Trifari, and it's broken. This is a stretch that I like. And there's no missing one. There's no missing rhinestones. Isn't that pretty? Woohoo! Me and the rings. Did I put this back in there, or is this a different one? Remember? I just picked up the brooch and like, wait, didn't I have this? Yeah, is this the same one? I should really use this for mining as well. I'll get the other one back out. Yeah, there's a couple of them. Actually, if I wanted to keep one, I could just... It's so funny. I think like the same ones are missing in both rings. So I could either mine it or fix it. Oh, there's another one of these big fatties. So yeah, that's all. I'm not like... I'm talking from experience and knowledge as far as those things go and what has worked for me. I just can't imagine. I mean, I love these, but damn, they're heavy. My mom, speaking of heavy earrings, pure stairs, of course, she literally had slits this long. She said one, she hasn't worn earrings in years. She's old now, but she said one is almost torn through because she wore fucking heavy earrings. You know, she wanted to sexy, right? That's not sexy. Or is it? Speaking of heavy earrings, she wore them heavy. My mom loved her some earrings. This is okay. I mean, is this just a brooch lot? A brooch ring lot? This is... I mean, it feels like it's taking me forever, because it is. It's almost an hour in. This is a pretty costume. It's got some wear, but again, way too big for me. Isn't that pretty? It's very delightful. That's the word I use for it. Delightful. Delectable. So, yeah. Old Richard. What a bummer. What a bummer that I wrote to you. Can't be good for my soul. But I didn't know what I didn't know. And I thought I might learn something about this shit fuck that did this. Yeah, it's signed. I don't know who. It's a sweet little deer. Very sweet. Is it a deer? It's not a bunny, right? Yeah, animals. Okay, we're just throwing away poopy. This is missing. Oh, shoot. Darn, I thought that was a squirrel. Squirrel nuts kind of thing. It's missing a couple. It's not nice enough. It's not nice enough to rescue. I keep picking up and throwing down all the same shit. That's what I do in lots like this. Oh, this is Prata. These are like crystal. These were very commonly used in like the 50s. Nah, probably 60s. These. You'll see them in wrapped necklaces and bracelets. That's cute. Sweet. Cute. I don't remember bidding on a brooch lot. Yeah, okay. Well, here's the solo Trifari. Yeah, that other one was broken off. Craft lot. I don't like Trifari anyway, so my heart's not broken. And when I say that, I don't like Monet, Trifari, and Napier. Unless it's one of their, which I never get, one of their, like, A-line pieces, or whatever they call them. Like, they have the different, like, good, bad, and ugly. And I get all the ugly. I like this ring. It's just silver tone, and it's kind of got wear to it. But there we are, red stones, am I right? That's kind of, I bet that's a 7. Might be bigger. I don't know why I just thought that was a 7. It's kind of scratchy on the inside. Because it is a 7. Because it's a little bit tight going over my knuckle on my thumb, but then once it gets, ow. It's not made real well on the inside. Once it gets there, it fits there nice. You just got to get over a little bit of the fat knuckle. The fat knuckle. So, yeah, that's all. You guys, everybody gets to like whatever the hell they want to like. Love. What have you. And it's all, you know what I mean? It's not like I'm insulting your mother if I say I don't like Monet or like maybe or any of those people. And it's only that their jewelry is very common in lots. That it all looks the same. And I don't get any of their nice pieces. They have like A, B, and C. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I get their C's. That's all I get from any of those designers. And coral, same effing thing. I've got a beautiful coral, gold wash over sterling silver, beautiful brooch, blue stones, big. I've had it for sale for $35 for 2 years. That's all I'm gonna say. Next time I do a sterling scrap lot, it's going directly into the sterling scrap lot. Because I am done. It's your business. Sorry, trying to get this little crown. Yeah, it's like a crown. It doesn't look like it's missing. Look at this. Doesn't that kind of go? This is... I feel like I'm being punked. Look at... And this is all mostly just shitty rings in there. Oh, Kimberly. I'll get back to you. I don't know why they bother to put some in little bags. Oh, trying to see. I'm always trying to see if shit's missing. Because I don't want to throw it in like... It's alright. It's pretty. Oh, another message, Kimberly? Ow. Why is my bra just weird? Like do I have it on backwards? What is happening? No. It's bugging me today. It should bug me every day because it's very uncomfortable, but it doesn't usually, and it's just bugging the crap out of me. I can't go through all these, you guys. Sweet. Looks like a naked boy, but ew. Okay, this ring is bothering me. I'm still going to put it aside. Yeah, I am. Maybe that stone for that big old sterling ring. Well, the sterling ring wasn't that big old, but the stone was. Stone inch. Let's get all these brown offenders. It's so funny. People just have acid on their fingers, right? Or like, not acid on their fingers. You know what I mean? To wear. This is kind of pretty. It's just a costume. Adjustable. But it's like got that gold flecky. I have other lots to open. I don't know if I will film them. I don't know what I'm going to do. I am not going to film as many. I'm going to try to upload this today, even though what the fuck is this? That's like a ribbon with a mustache. What is happening? It almost looks like a breast cancer awareness, but what? Is this supposed to be a bird? I'm sorry, craft lot. I can't with that. It hurts my feelings. So yeah, basically you do you, I'll do me. Or we all do each other. Nope. That didn't come out right. This is fun. What USPS? What? Did you bring me a package? Oh, yeah, I think you did. Right? It's just a fun little somebody made situation. Boom, it's going right back home. You do me, we'll all do each other. Now, that's not going to be a thing, I'm saying. Okay, was that other earring I think was broken? Yep. It was no longer an earring. Oh, no, I'm wrong. Whoopsie. Oh, yeah, because of this. It's, first of all, That's my food. Oh, boo. Did you gonna tell me my wipes went down to the back of the... Oh, no. If they fell back... Ooh, I just felt something on my foot. My own foot was on my foot, and I felt like... Oh, my wipes, they're in the middle of the bed. I'll never get them. I'll have to go back to the Dollar Tree and get more. Just, do you see the scuff? I was going to wipe it, but I think it's a scuff. And these aren't marked, and they're not... I mean, they're cool, but... And however... No. Ah! Yeah, because one man's trash is another man's treasure. There's times where I'm watching people's box openings or whatever, and the stuff they're saving, it's like, oh, hell no. Like, I would not even know. I wouldn't save. It would go in a scrap lot. And I'm sure there's people that watch mine and be like, oh, I would keep that. Like, why are you throwing that in a scrap lot? Okay, this has some kind of name or something. It's freaking me out. Didn't I already show you this other earring? That is... Tell me what you think that's supposed to be. It's so abstract. I mean, I could say abstract. But, yeah, I'm not getting through this. I plan to not cheat on you, but that doesn't mean I won't. I can be a cheater. This would be a hard no. Just curious to see what it sold for. Yeah, like other people might be like, oh yeah, I'll put that up for $8.99. It's just like, yeah, well, you know what I mean? And then Express. Let me take this off its card, because, and then there are one. Well, it's a 7 or 6. I just took it off the card because if I wouldn't be so, how fun. I gotta keep it. And see, again, I just threw another, this is just cheap Express, but I like this. Just like with the Haskell earrings, like if they were some I didn't love, even though I'm never gonna wear them, whatnot, this is missing a stone and it's vintage, but I don't give a shit. I would have maybe taken that offer, especially because I need the money. Like we are broke because he hasn't been working and I haven't been selling. I mean, not like I should be selling. I think I got like $100 in payouts in the last 5 days. That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, he's worn, but it's just, he's cute. Can you see him? See, what am I looking at when I look like that? Oh, I'm looking at him. Is there any boogers in my nose? Oh, this little leg one's too big. Whoa. Whoa. God, I want to eat a mint candy so bad. I can't believe that happened. I keep meaning to scooch our bed back. Hold on, you guys. Damn. That's what happened. Aha. Oh, it had a little ledge. There was a little ledge that it saved you. Oh, goody. I don't know how people get through a whole jar without washing their hands. It's fucking disgusting. And this is a pretty clean one. Actually, no seaweed. I was going to do that, and then after I thought about doing that, I thought about doing this. Okay. Got to be very careful that no chocolate ever gets on the floor, because it's death to animals. And these are new. Dollar Tree. I mean, they got all that. I can only eat 2 or I'll get sick. I already ate lunch. Eric brought me French fries. It's 3:30. See that? I'm showing you jewelry. See? Look at that. What is that, like oxidized? I mean, does the Dollar Tree just get all the rejects? So they've been sitting around. Even though they were closed, they've been sitting around forever and ever. This is too broken, but it's cool. A great craft. Try not to choke to death. Well, on film. Pretty. Really pretty. Who are you that made you? I don't see if it's broken. Oh, amazingly, it's not broken. Julie De Poccini. That's what I'm going with. Yeah, pretty. I think that's a pansy. Is it a pansy? I love pansies. It reminds me of a pansy. A pansy. To each their own. I used to have a friend, acquaintance. Spark again? Oh no. These are all missing something. This is El Español. What am I missing? Well, oh well, I'll put it over there. Flutter now. What was I just gonna say? Oh, a friend. Oh, and she always used to just say about people that you disagree with or that you know, whatever. And this sounds really trite and really like, well, duh. She used to always just say, they get to. So I tend to pull that out on myself a lot, like, oh, they get to. They don't do things, blah, blah, blah. They get to. I was thinking this pendant, so I was looking at it for so long, but this is down here. So now I'm wondering if something is missing off of it, even though it's a pretty little thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, if it was if that part was for a pendant, it's going to be going up on a hill, not down on a hill. All right? That's what I saw chocolate on my face that wasn't really there. Doo-dah. Doo-dah. Yeah. Sorry. It's too worn. Okay. Oh, I bet I don't have it over here. I have this ring. Yeah, I do. Good. So I've had this ring forever. It came in a lot. And I loved it, so I, put it aside. It's not marked silver or anything. Isn't that cool? Isn't that super cool? And it's made really well. It feels really nice on the finger. And I had it on one day. I'm such a dumbass. And I'm like, what's in there? So it says CC. It's not a Chanel. It's just a, well, the whole point is you got to see the CCs. Why would a faker or a real Chanel, for that matter, do you see them? Right in the center of the rhinestone, the double C's. That's what's perplexing to me. Like, why fake or real? I just love this. It's got to go this way because otherwise I feel like you'd catch on something and tear your finger off, like Jimmy Fallon style. He literally tore his finger off. Why are you going to want to put just two little C's? And the reason I know it's not real is because if it was real, it would be Hallmark. Even though it's really like, I grabbed it out and wore it for several months and then put it aside and then picked it up again, and because it feels so nice and nicely made. But Chanel would have their shit all over every place else, not just two little, as far as I'm concerned. Not just two little, barely able to see. But I would think it'd be the same with the fake. I don't know. Unless you guys are like, well, that's just it's a classic Chanel design. Like, it Chanel. So says you. I don't know Chanel. I do know. I know that she made boxy clothes that I would have never been caught dead in. I said it. I can't help it. It's just not my style. Yes, there's some beautiful Chanel jewelry, but as for her clothes, no, thank you. She was built like a box, and her clothes were boxy. That's just costume, but it's not worn at all. Not worn out. Not meaning not never worn. Oh, I'm going long. I don't know what to do. I guess I'll just go through this without you. Do you care? Because it's taking me forever. It's weird. Like when I'm picking up shit, it's faster somehow, but just like, it's cool. Sorry, no missing stones. Oopsie. And then Karl Lagerfeld? Chanel is a whole different animal. You can barely call it Chanel. As far as I'm concerned. Missing. I'm going to take that stone out and put it in that big old sterling ring. Oh, I'm opinionated today. And you know what they say about opinions? They're like buttholes and everyone has one and most of them stink. Yep, that's what they say about them. Hey, what are you? You're marked. Let me guess. Trifari, Coro, Napier. I'm such an asshole. Also, two. I've been saying that a lot. When I heard, like, my husband used to say that, I'm like, also two? How about just also? Also two? Made in USA. USA. Oops. That's all that work to see that that's made in the USA. Thank you for sharing, USA. It's probably from like the 1950s when it mattered where shit was made to people. Maybe it still does. Okay, did I put this one back in there? Remember this one with the weird thing and I went off on the Premiere Design? Nope, I sure didn't. Yay me. Yay me. There's two. What was I saying about? Ouch. I don't know what I was saying. Like, I still have friends that aren't on managed pay. Like my friend Marcello. He's such a rebel. He's like, well, I don't want to open a bank account. And I'm like, well, they don't sell on eBay, bruh. How about that? Well, I will open an account, but I just don't. I mean, trust me, I was right there with you. I don't like change. I don't like it now. I want to sell. If I sell something, I want my money. I am not a Mercari seller. Like I am an OG eBay seller. So I say Mercari because that's how they work. Like you get paid like 3 months later. And they don't even pay you to your account. They're just like, do you want to buy something? Or we can fucking don't get me started on Mercari. Anyways, what was my point? Oh, Jesus. I mean, literally, Jesus. He was crooked. Oh, he's a pen? Okay, well, wait. Yeah, it's just a Jesus pen. Jesus don't... Oh, I think it just fell apart right when I put it in there. Aranti vicina today. And when... Oh, gee. Oh. So, yeah, I didn't... Oh, my God. It's been like 9 months, I think I've been on managed pay. But when they first announced it, I was like, oh, hell no. I'm not doing it. And I, like, kicked and screamed until I realized that you don't have a choice. You can either not sell on eBay or you can get on managed pay. Yep, that's the two choices. It's just cheap and worn. And so they invited me because they get to the scragglers. Like, that's like, my friend Sabina's a scraggler, Marcello's a scraggler, meaning you're not a super consistent seller and you haven't been selling long enough for eBay to give a shit. That's just the way it is. I mean, well, it's not me saying it. That's eBay saying it. They probably got like, I know they got like all their big swinging dick sellers, like 50,000, those stores. They've been on it over a year. And then they moved to us, like, consistent. You know, they make money when we make money. So, and then the last tier is just people that they don't make enough money off of to care to get them in to the thing. That's a pretty little thing. Just silver tone. I like rings. What can I say? All right, but I'm going to go because I feel like I'm cranky. I'm just bitching about shit. That's all right. It's all right. It's all right. I guess what I'm saying to is, yeah, try it all for yourself. I won't tell you like, oh, brooches sell. Don't give up on brooches. See if they sell for you. They don't sell for me, but I mean, okay, I'm obsessed. Now this. This is, no, it's just too cheap. It's worn, it's shitty. I'm almost done. I'm not going to find any 14 karat gold or sterling silver or anything. I can tell by looking right now. They're all just big sort of Vancouver. I'll put this in a pin lot. Like that kind of pin lot. I was trying to find the other mate to this nondescript but well-made little earring clip-on, because I don't have enough clip-on vintage earrings for sale. And I was also trying to find the mate to this because it's no, it might be too worn. Yeah, no. No, no, So yeah, Wednesday night, the 13th. Oh, is that the other mate? Yep. Good. We'll end it on the mate to that earring. Okay. Sweet. I mean, sweet. If I got $7 for these, I'd be amazed. Oh, this is just garbage. Okay. Oh, this isn't that comfortable. Look at it. It's gripping my thumb. Gripping it. Well, I got a lot of fun rings. I actually really like this stretchy. I wish it was a little smaller. I know it's a stretch, but it's sometimes the stretches like start off on as a 7 or something. Like to just assume all women have bigger fingers, and not all of us do. We have big bellies, big asses, big thighs, tiny fingers. Trade you. I'll take big old monster Shrek fingers for a thinner. I'll flip it. Anybody want to try? Okay, I just, it's bad when I find rings, because that's all I do is sit there and stare at my rings, and I can't even talk about what I'm looking at. I'm not going to do a synopsis because this video is too long. Too long. But here's what I haven't gone through. As you can kind of tell. Woo. It's just, you know what I mean. I think I've picked out the better of it. My feet are falling asleep. That's how long it's been. I have others in there. I need to get off and upload this too, because I've told you, and I'm not exaggerating when I tell you that. If I tell you I've uploaded a video at 2 p.m. and it took until 5 p.m. the next day, I shit you not. I shit you not. Could be a 45-minute video and an hour video. And it could also, same length video, could upload in 3 hours or even in 2 hours. So it's just, and it's not, doesn't seem to have anything to do with the day, the time. I don't know. So it has to be my internet. Maybe it gets sluggish sometimes, more often than not, or, you know, more than other times. I love this. See, I couldn't love, things don't have to be precious metal or anything. I mean, I like that if they don't turn me green. That's my only, like, please don't. But other than that, like, I love this. It's so pretty. Both of these, they actually look, maybe they were donated from the same person. This one, nope. And this one, nope. Oh, look how pretty that is. It's just a sprig of, like, leafy hearts, kind of. Okay, I go. And I will have more jewelry. More, well, that wasn't really stories today. Was it, kind of? It wasn't fun stories. It was more like, well, we were fearing for our lives from the, what you call it? The hillside stranglers. It's even weirder when two cousins, whatever they are, two friends get together and decide, let's do this. Let's serial kill for a while. You know what I mean? One is like, I get, like, okay, they're just all, you know, but you got two. And that's not, those aren't the first twosomes. Twosomes. to be serial killers. Like, it's deprived. Deprived? Depraved. 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 Oh my God, you guys are so sick of me showing my rings. I love rings, and I never get them. So I get just tickled. Tickled and schmickled. Schmickler. Okay, I'm gonna go. Oh my God. Hi. See, it's pretty good. I mean, I ate some candy. Dandy. All right, going for real. I'll be back. Thank you for tuning in. I'm My Pink Bag on eBay. If you're new, welcome. If you're old, welcome back. You know what I mean by old. If you've had to put up with me for a while. Imagine being my husband. Imagine being my husband. So my dad loves him. It's like, he's taking care of you. He loves you. He went through that whole breast cancer fiasco and then all the liver shit. I had a lot. Boom, right after we were married. So my dad is very grateful. Because I'm a handful. He's a handful too, though. Let's not get it twisted. You know, he ain't no saint. He's a saint in some ways, but he's also like a hot mess of a man. Ow. Anyway, okay, my back. I just don't, right, sometimes I just can't see, where am I looking? I can only look where I'm looking. Do you know what I mean? Like, if there was a like somebody back here going, look this way, I'm going to stop ending every video this way. All right. For real, I'll be back. Thanks for putting up with me. I say that a lot because I mean it.